Here is my 1998 Ford Explorer, 4 litre V6. I'm going to be putting these hood vents in, and I'm also going to be putting these quick release bonnet pins in. That's where I got them from, if you're interested. I've already got holes in from these hood pins, but these were pretty rubbish, so I've gone with these ones instead. And I'm going to be showing you how I'm doing it pretty much, and how it turns out. So enjoy. So I've made this template out of the box the vent came in. So obviously that'll just sit in there like that, and then I can put this on and mark around it for where I need to cut. They will be functioning hood vents, as you know. Nobody likes the fake ones, so I'll mark it up and show you what it'll be like then. So this is how I've got the template on, and I'm just going to go around it with a Sharpie, draw all the way around, take it off, flip it over, put it on the other side and do the same. Also make sure you use a tape measure, measure up from the edges so it's the same on both sides, so then it won't leak off. And yeah, I'll show you what it looks like after I've cut it out. So I've got it all drawn up for where I need to cut out. Yeah, I just went off a bit there, so measured it to the other side, moved it over. You can worry about cutting out underneath once you've cut through that bit. And this is what I'll be using to cut it out on an airline, or you can use a grinder. Just preference, whatever you prefer. So I'll cut that out and show you how it goes. So now I've got them both cut, blown them out with the air gun, and the vents now fit in. Obviously because of the shape of the hood, it's got a slight bend to it, but with these only being plastic, you can just push it in like that. It comes with double-sided adhesive, or if you wanted, you could drill holes in it, in each corner and down the sides to screw it in. I'm not sure what type of look I'm going to go for yet. Whether I leave it clean with the double-sided, or if I do both, put the screws in it and the double-sided just to give it a better seal. Obviously that's roughly what it would look like with the men. Just adds to it a bit, and obviously with them being cut out, it'll actually be getting air to the engine, as with it being such a big engine, it gets quite warm pretty quick, so just cools it down that extra bit more. I've done quite a bit to it, which I haven't shown on any videos, such as the wheels, mirrors, these plates to hide the old mirrors. If you've ever seen one of these, you'll know what I mean. I've wrapped the side white, like the classic F-150 look, and I've obviously got roof tent up top. Put the bull bar on. I'm just working on the grill at the minute, but if you want, I can do a video on all that. Obviously all the lights and everything, On here I've got lights on the back, the stickers, wind deflectors, all the stickers on the back. The spotlights in the bumper, and it's lifted about 3 inches from standard, but obviously the tyres add quite a lot of height as well over original. Obviously one-off custom made wheels, which I'm going to be doing some work to, which I'll do another video, and you'll have to see what you think. Yeah, I'm going to do a bit more work to these and then move on to the hood quick release pins and show you how to do those. So there's where I got it from, off eBay, if you're interested. And the hood vents I got off Amazon, which I'll put a link in the description, so then you can go get some if you like them. So I've now cut the holes in for the underneath as well, on both sides. First one obviously came out better than the second one. If you do it, don't do what I did and almost set fire to the heat shield underneath, obviously. But that's perfect. I've gone around it with a deburrer, get rid of all the sharp and nasty edges, so then it can be primed or put a bit of paint on it so it doesn't rust away underneath, whether you use silicone, God knows what. But yeah, that's them done. Now it's just fitting the vents. Like I said, you can either use double-sided, which comes with the kit, or you can use screws, which also come with the kit, or both. I might do a bit of both, but do rev nuts all around it so I can take them off again. Then it just leaves a better finish. Obviously, perfect air intake. Yeah, I'm going to move on to the hood pins now. I've just put the wire onto the pin. For these bits that go on the outside, it's a 13mm drill bit, but obviously use a smaller one as a pilot hole and then work your way up, and then obviously just measure it up out on the car. So I've marked mine there and there, and it'll go on this bit, so the pin will be sticking up somewhere here. It'll go through, and yeah, get that done. So it's a new day. I got all the holes drilled and everything. Obviously took the heat shield off, drilled straight through, and then put those on. Just put them in the place I wanted and drilled the holes and screwed them on. Did the same, drill through that bit like I showed where I was going to put them in the other video. Put a nut on the other side, then it's just bolted straight through, and then obviously it lines up. You push down on it and then put your pin in. I also got the vents fitted. I used the double-sided underneath, but I also screwed it in place just because I like the look of the screws on it. Sounds odd, but just gives it a different look than without. Obviously air intake's in there, and then as I said, you get some paint and just paint on all the edges you've cut, so obviously if water goes through it doesn't rust or corrode or whatever. And then I've also got this plastic edging, which I'm going to put around it, just so it isn't a sharp edge, and it'll give it a bit of a nicer finish. So I'll put that on and then show you what it looks like after. Do that on both sides. I also painted where the holes were for the pins, just so they don't rust as well. So I'll put those on and show you what it looks like then. So I've got the plastic edging on. It's not the best. It'd be better if it was either black or, I don't know, if you got it matched the same colour as whatever your car was, whether it was white or grey. But the only one I could get was the clear. Well, it's turned out alright. Just did it in one piece. Started it there, went all the way around, finished it. Did the same on the other side. So that's them done. Don't have to worry about sharp edges now or anything like that. So that's them done. I'll do a bit of B-roll just to show him even better when it's daylight outside. Night time at the minute, so we won't be able to see much. But yeah, that'll be it for this video. Obviously, if you like the video, drop a like, comment anything you want. Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching.